Welcome to part 2 of our discussion of ethics and a code of ethics for teachers. This is the part of the video where I improvise just a little bit and it won't appear on the script. For your convenience, I've included a script of the 3 video presentations so that you can read rather than listen to my somewhat unprofessional presentation here. This is being recorded on a iPad in my living room. My name is Professor Atchley. I've been at IAU for 2 years now, and I find it a delightful experience, and I hope to meet each and every one of you eventually, as my fellow colleagues at what I think is a pretty great school. At this point, we turn our attention to rules for teachers and educators. Every profession has its own set of rules for behavior. The accounting profession has a well thought out set of ethical rules. If you choose to violate them, the professional governing body will revoke your license to practice as a certified public accountant. This doesn't mean that you can't continue to practice as an accountant, you just no longer will be certified, and so the application of just public accountant or title would apply. Likewise, medical professionals have their own set of standards. Attorneys, bankers, police, firefighters, and virtually all of these professions and others have adopted standards of right and wrong behavior, particular to the needs of that occupation. Most of these statements of ethics are flowery. They contain words like compassion and integrity, but are devoid of any practical application or reason. Some are very direct, and it is to these that I would like to focus, or on these that I would like to focus for our purposes as teachers. Teachers and educators are terms that are sometimes used interchangeably. The distinction is not so important when we examine issues of right and wrong behavior. Think of your own favorite teachers, especially the one that stands out the most in your mind. What was it about that teacher that affected you so strongly? Is it likely that this teacher had a set of rules to live by? From your present perspective, as an adult professor yourself, what could those rules have been? With this in mind, please answer one or more of the following discussion questions. And here again, we'll turn to those discussion questions. I've posed 4 of them. You don't have to answer all 4, but do attempt to answer at least one of them. And this will give us some great feedback. All right, this is a brief video. We're going to break now, and when I return, we'll deliver part 3, and we'll wrap up our discussion of ethics for teachers. Goodbye.